This is our task. Suppose it's on file. This file name, suppose abc.txt. This file content I want to copy to another file. This is one file. This is another file. Here RAM. We have to read data from file. This data we have to store in another file. It is file input stream. It is file output stream. Note down. See, first we have to open a file for reading. See, yesterday you studied, no? We have to open a file for reading. We have to find out file size. We have to allocate memory in a RAM. We have to read. We have to display. Yesterday we displayed, but we are writing to another file. At last we have to close both the files. Write it. Steps to develop the above application. Steps to develop the above application. First step, open a file for reading. Second step, find out file size. Third step, allocate memory in a RAM according to file size. Read data from file. Open another file for writing. Open another file for writing. Next, write data to a file. Next, close both the files. steps to develop the above application. First step, open a file for reading. Second step, find out file size. Third step, allocate memory in a RAM according to file size. Fourth step, read data from file. These first four steps, there is no change. Yesterday, whatever you studied, as it is. So these two steps only different, remaining all same. Open another file for writing, write data to a file. Which one? Fifth one. Open another file for writing. No, it is a new file. I'll explain. Open another file for writing. Writing purpose will open. There append mode, write mode is there. I'll show you. See, first four steps, no change. Yesterday same is, now this fifth step, sixth step only different. Seventh, close both the files. See, for this file output stream class required. This is file input stream required. Here file output stream required. File output stream. Now whatever required, I'll place, remaining I'll delete. Constructors, methods, now I'll remove package names. Just note down, I'll explain. Note down. It opens a file for writing. It opens a file for appending. Just as it is, write it. I'll explain. File name or file path. It is append mode. Is it over? See, this constructor opens a file for writing. This constructor appending. Here, Boolean. If you pass true, append mode true. If you write false, append mode false. Append mode false, nothing but again write mode only. If you write true, then only difference will be there between these two constructor. Otherwise, there is no difference between these two constructor. What is the difference between append and writing? Suppose already some content is there in a file. If you open write mode, it will override that existed data erased. Say it is one file. This file name is abc.txt. It's a file. Here already some content is there. Here already some content is there. Now, if you open with this first constructor, what will be happen? This data erased, new data added. Suppose if you open with this constructor, it will be appended at the end. So in write mode, existed data erased. Note, in write mode, existed data erased. In write mode, existed data erased. So screen is not visible full screen. Just a view options will be there. Zoom ratio, one option is there. You click on that. Pooja. Just right side, view options will be there. And after that, click on that. You will get a one more option, zoom ratio. Then you will get a maximum. According to your laptop or browser, laptop or desktop, you can customize. Now see, this is write mode. This is append mode. This is write mode. This is append mode. See, it is write mode. It is append mode. Write mode, what will be happen is existed data erased. Append mode, what will happen is existed data will be there. New data added at the end. That is the difference. In write mode, existed data erased. Okay. Yesterday, whatever you studied, that 4 steps is same, no change. 5th step is different. For that, this is required. See, first step, what I given? Open a file for reading. That is which class we have tried? File input stream. That is yesterday you studied. Second step, what is it? Find out file size. Find out file size. File size, which method we have to call? Available. Yesterday you studied. What is third step? Allocate memory in a RAM according to file size. That is byte array. Now present byte array. One more character also is there. I'll show you. What's the difference also I'll explain. Next step. Read data from file. Read method you have to call. That will be same. Yesterday whatever you studied as it is. No change. 5th step. Open another file for writing. Then this is your write. And if you want append, use this one. What you have to do? Just you have to pass true. Append mode true. If you write false, append mode false. If you write false, then no difference between this constructor. Now I'll show you a program. First I'll write this one. Next I'll write this one. Both I'll show you. Then you'll get a clarity. Next step. Write data to a file. This is a write method. Next step. Close both the files. This is. Okay. Now I'll ask questions. Give me answer. Okay. Here file not found exception last. That's it. Now I'll ask questions. Give me answer. With your answers, I'll write the program. File open. Suppose I'll remove this complete. Again, I'll ask. You see the notes and give answer. See, without class, developing applications are not possible. So class compulsory. Without main method, we cannot execute program under operating system. That's what it is compulsory. Okay. Without class, developing applications are not possible. Without main method, we cannot execute program under operating system. That's what this is compulsory. Now, steps you see, diagram you see, library you see, and give answer. Now, what is the first step? Open a file for reading. For that, constructor required or method required? Constructor. Which class constructor? File input stream. That is yesterday concept. Okay. When constructor is called? Whenever object is created. Is it default constructor, parameter constructor? Parameter constructor. What it? How many parameters are there? One. Which type? String type. What is that string? File name. Whichever file you want to open, that file name you have to pass. Okay. What we have to write? Give me answer. File input stream. FIS equal to new file input stream. Here we have to pass file name. Now suppose file name is abc.txt. Suppose I don't want to write in a program, I want to pass later. Command line argument. What do you write? Args of 0. Will it throw exception? Yes. Which exception? File not found exception. Is it checked exception or unchecked exception? Is it mandatory to handle? Yes. How to handle? Try catch blocks. Try catch. Can I write exception? Yes. It will handle all the exception. System.err.println e. Here implicitly which method called? ToString. Which class ToString? Throwable class ToString. Okay. To display that error class name. File input string class in which package? IO package. Is it required to import? Yes. What do you write? Import java.io.star. Okay. Now it is over. Now first step completed. What is second step? Find out file size. For that, which method required? Available. Is it accessible? Yes. Is it instance method or class method? Instance method. Which class object required? File input stream. Already we created that object referred by FIS. Using this FIS, can I call? What is the return type of that method? Integer. What we would write? Int n equal to FIS dot available. Okay. Now we got its size. What is the next step? Allocate memory in a RAM according to file size. What we have write? Byte array b equal to new byte of n. Next step. Read data from file. Read data from file. Read data from file. For that, which method required? Read method. What we have to write? File input stream dot read. What it takes? Byte array b. Over. Now this is 4 steps, yesterday's steps. These all as it is. You have seen. Next. 5th step. What is it? Open another file for writing. Which class required? File output stream. Consider required. What do you write? File output stream FOS equal to new file output stream. Here one file name. Can I write args of 1? Yes, second argument. Okay. After this, what is next step? Write data to a file. Which method you have to call? Write method. Write method, instance method or class method? Instance method. Which class reference required? File output stream. Already we have FOS. What do you have to write here? FOS dot write. After that, how many parameters? One parameter. Which parameter? Byte array. Byte array. So directly B you can write. Now here conversion is not required. That will read byte array. This will take byte array. Conversion is not required. If you want to display on monitor, converting into string required. Now conversion is not required. Now last step, close both the files. Actually, we should not close in a try block. We should not close in a catch block. Where we have to close? Finally block. That is one more program I'll give. Present this one C. Okay, closing finally block till I didn't explain. I given only notes. That is today I'll explain. File, save. Here, whatever you are writing first file, that content copied into second file. Whatever you are writing first file, that content copied into second file. Okay. Now, file, save. I'll compile. Java C demo.java. Java demo. Here two file names you have to pass. First file content copied into second file. Suppose demo.java, test.java. If I write, what will happen? Demo.java content copied into test.java. That means our program only. I'm copying. Okay. See. If I open test.java, what will be there? Demo.java content will be there. See. Start notepad test.java. What is there? Demo. It is only copied now. As it is copied. Okay. Now, whatever we written, this is only copied in another program. Now this is copying. Like program to copy data from one file to another file. Through Java program copied. Through Java program copied. But this program not only for text, audio file, video file also can copy. See, I'll show you. Suppose File Explorer, C drive. Suppose this is one JPG file. JPG file, file name flower. This is one image, flower is there. Okay. This one I'll copy. See, this is I will copy through my Java program. See, Java demo flower.jpg. Play space. One more file name you have to write now. Flower2.jpg. Now flower.jpg copied into flower2.jpg. You can check flower2 created or not. This PC, C drive. See, flower2. Previously it was not then. Flower copied into flower2. See, you can see this is just now created. See, 22nd April 8/2. Now, just now created. Okay, now created. If you open flower2, as it is will be there. Same image. So, through Java program, I copied image through Java program. This is a program to copy data from one file to another file. Okay. Append mode also I'll explain. Write this one. But Control P, Control V, that is only explained. Backside one program will be there. No, I said no yesterday. Right click, copy, right click, paste. How it is working? This program only. Backside. Now, program to copy data from one file to another file. So right click copy, right click paste. Backside this program only is there. Program to copy data from one file to another file. Write this program. So flower.jpg copied into flower2.jpg. Just you switch on that fan, exhaust to fans. No, that one. That fans, exhaust to fans. Backside fans are there, no? Those fans switch is there. No, I think here only is there button. Just press all buttons, otherwise. Press all buttons. Okay. No, okay. This one is stop. Program to copy data from one file to another file. So read method also will byte array will read. Write method also it takes byte array. So conversion not required. Is it over? See, here demo.java file content I copied into test.java. Okay. Suppose what I'll do, see, here many Java files are there. Suppose other files. Suppose here many Java files are there. Suppose some other file. Something batch demo. Batch demo I'll copy. See, Java demo batch demo.java and test.java. If I write already in the test.java, what is there? Demo.java is there. If I write this one, what will happen? Overrides. See, now if I open test.java, here batch demo appears. It is batch demo program. It is only this one. Suppose I don't want to erase, I want to append. Just args of 1, comma, true. It is append mode. Now existed data as it is will be there. New data appended. That type. See, file, save. Again I'll compile java c demo.java, java demo, demo.java, test.java. In the test.java, what is there? Batch demo is there. Now this demo added at the end. If I run, see, sorry. If I open, now see test.java. What is there? You observe batch demo is there. After batch demo, what will be there? See, demo also is there. It is appended. Okay. Now n number of files you can append. See, one more I'll write. See, Java demo, ps demo dot Java, test.java. In the test.java, 2 files content is there. One is batch demo, one more demo. Now ps demo added. If I open, see, now batch demo. After batch demo, demo will be there. See, demo. After demo, ps demo. Okay, like this added. That is appending. So only you need to write just true. True you have to write. That's it. Only true. It is append mode. Okay. Remaining all as it is. Only here just append mode true. This is append mode true. Okay. Now, actually, we should not close in a try block. What is the problem? I'll explain. Suppose I'll ask some questions. Give me answer. Yesterday program, after reading the data, if you want to display on monitor, how we displayed? After reading data, if I display byte array, will it print content? It will print ASCII code. How to print content? Converting into string. String sc equal to new string of b. System.out.println yes. Okay. Now file, save, compilation, execution. If I write demo.java, our program only output. Okay, our program only output. Now I want to close the file. If you want to close the file, here file input stream dot close. We written yesterday like this, but actually it is not recommended. Why it is not recommended? I'll explain. See, in this line, file open for reading. Okay, file, suppose execution like this. File open for reading. File size retrieved. Memory allocated in RAM. It will read, convert into string, displayed on monitor, close it. Like this, if it is executed, it is not a problem. Suppose file opened for reading, size retrieved, memory allocated in RAM. While reading, exception occurred. Assume. While reading, some problem occurred, exception occurred. Then from here, control where it jumps, catch block. Control jumps to catch block. Error message displayed. Stop it. But is it file is closed? No. So if you write in the try block, if exception occurs, file is not closed. If exception occurs, file is not closed. That is a problem. Suppose if I write in catch block, what is the problem? Suppose instead of writing in try block, I'll write in catch block. File close, I'll write in catch block. What is the problem? If exception is not occurred, file is not closed. So if I write here, if I write in a try block, if exception occurs, file not closed. Suppose this one, if you write in catch block, if exception occurs, closed. If exception not occurred, not closed. That's the reason we should not write in try block. We should not write in catch block. Where we have to write? Finally block. No. Finally block, I'll write. Finally. File input stream dot close. I'll write. Now, if I compile, what will be happen? Just you see. If I compile Java C demo.java, we are getting one error. Cannot find symbol. Symbol means variable FIS. Now, FIS variable, is it instance variable or class variable or local variable? FIS is a instance variable or class variable or local variable? Local variable. Okay. In local variable also, is it block variable or method parameter or local variable? What is it? Block variable. Because inside the try block. Try is called one block, no? Now, this block variable, can we access outside the try block? That is the reason we are getting error. So, this variable we cannot access outside the try block. Block variable scope is limited to block only. So, that FIS, if you access here, you'll get an error. Okay. That block variable we cannot access outside the try block. Suppose this line, if I write outside, can we access that variable in a finally block? Yes or no? Yes. But constructor will throw exception. No? Constructor will throw exception. It must be in try block. If I compile this one, exception comes. See, compile time error. Compilation. See, unreported exception, file not found exception must be caught. If you write outside also error coming, inside also error coming. How to solve this error? What is it? Now, inside try block also error. Outside try block also error. What we have to do? Think yourself. Inside try block also error coming. Outside try block also error coming. Again, if you create object here, no use. Already here required. Task purpose required. Variable you write here. Remaining part you write inside. Like this, can we write or not? File input stream FIS. FIS equal to new file input stream. Constructor throws exception, but this will not throws exception. No? This is constructor. It is inside the try block. This is constructor. No? This will throw exception. This part I written in try block. This part I written outside. Got a point? But you studied one more concept. Local variable must be initialized. Otherwise, compile time error. Now one more error comes. File, save. If I compile. See? Variable FIS might not have been initialized. What we have to write? If it is integer, you will write 0. If it is float, 0.0. If it is like this, null. If it is object reference, no. If object is not there, null. That is the use of null. Now, here in this line, null stored. In this line, hash code stored. Whenever this line executed, object created. That address hash code stored in FIS. But initially, null will be stored. Okay, like this, null we have to write. Okay, now, here. So, null we have to write here, null. Integer x equal to 0. Float y equal to 0.0 f, like that we'll write. But object reference means we have to write null. But one more exception, one more error also comes. Close method also throws exception. Close throws IO exception. See? Compilation. See, unreported exception, IO exception must be caught. Here one more try catch block you can write. In a finally block, try catch block. In a finally block, I am writing try catch block. Okay. Now it will compile successfully. It will run successfully. Compilation, execution. Here one file name. But how many lines of code increased? You observe. This is I written outside. For closing purpose only I written outside, no? One line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lines only for closing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 lines task. 10 lines only closing. 10 lines code increased. 10 lines code increased. But lines increased. But this is only right way. You should write like this only. Because suppose first null created, null will be stored. Here file open for reading, file size retrieved, memory allocated in RAM, it will read, convert into string, displayed. After that, control comes to finally block, finally closed. Suppose file open for reading, file size retrieved, memory allocated in RAM, while reading exception occurred. Control jumps to catch block. After catch block also finally block executed. Finally block is executed even exception occurs in a program. That point I given already. It is always executed. So that's what this is only right approach to close the file. Otherwise, now you will not get any difference if you close or if you don't close. While developing real-time projects, memory leakage problems comes. Whatever is there in the RAM, that is also maybe stored in a file. That type of problems comes. That's what compulsory we have to close. Cleanup activity compulsory you have to do in real-time projects. But code is very lengthy, you observe. 10 lines code increased. But 10 lines or 20 lines you should not see. You have to write the program in right path. This is only right path. Okay? But later one new feature introduced. These 10 lines we can write in one line. I'll show you. Okay? First write this one. Program to demonstrate finally block. Program to demonstrate finally block. Program to demonstrate finally block. This 10 lines code we can write in just one line. That is also I'll show you. It will finally block. Is it over? Now One new concept introduced. One new concept introduced. Try with the resource statement. Now write it. Try with resource statement. Try with resource statement. Resource statement. So before going to this one, you write it. In the above example, finally block is executed even exception occurs in a program. In the above example, finally block is executed even exception occurs in a program. In the above example, finally block is executed even exception occurs in a program. Next, try with the resource statement. Try with the resource statement. Not done. This feature allows to write a resource with a try block. What is resource? I'll explain here. Try with resource statement. This feature allows to write a resource with a try block. A class that implements java.io.closable interface or java.io.autoclosable interface only can be used as a resource. A class that implements java.io.closable interface or java.io.autoclosable interface only can be used as a resource. This feature allows to write a resource with a try block. This feature allows to write a resource with try block. A class that implements java.io.closable interface or java.io.autoclosable interface only can be used as a resource. Java.io.autoclosable interface only can be used as a resource. See, this feature allows to write a resource with try block. A class that implements java.io.closable interface or autoclosable interface only can be used as a resource. So, you studied try with catch block, try with finally block, try catch finally also. But try with resource. One more concept introduced. What this will do is, it allows to write a resource. Which is resource is, if any class that implement these two interfaces, either that or this, then only called resource. What is the use of this one is, this resource is closed automatically even exception occurs in a program. This resource is closed automatically even exception occurs in a program. So no need to call close method also. It is closed. No need to call close method also. It is going to be closed. this resource is closed automatically even exception occurs in a program. Here if any class that implements closable interface or auto closable interface, that class only we can use as a resource. That class is automatically closed even exception occurs in a program. So this feature is an alternative to a finally block. This feature is an alternative to a finally block. Instead of finally block, we can use this feature introduced in JDK 1.7 version in 2011. This feature introduced in JDK 1.7 version in 2011. This feature introduced in JDK 1.7 version in 2011. So previously it was not there. Before 2011, they used finally block only. After 1.7 2011 onwards, this feature also available. Suppose you are comfortable with that one only, you can continue that one also. But that 10 lines code, just in a one line we can write now. I'll show you how to write. Syntax. Syntax. Try. Syntaxes. Two syntax I'll show you. First one, try, resource, open brace, close brace. Task code. Like this you can write. If more than one resource is there, try resource 1 semicolon, resource 2 semicolon, resource 3 semicolon. Like this, n number of resources. Resource 1 semicolon, resource 2 semicolon, resource 3 semicolon, dash dash. Okay. So whatever we are writing resource no, that is automatically closed. Now suppose example, in a previous program, what we closed? File input stream. That file input stream we can use there. But whether file input stream is implement this interface or not, we can check. Actually, what this interface contains, you observe. See, Java P, java.io.closable. If I enter, see, close method is there. Okay. Now, Java P, java.io.auto closable. If I write, no, sorry, that is lang package, no? I given java.lang. Now, auto closable. Here what is there? See, close. This close automatically closed. But file input stream. Say Java P, java.io.file input stream. File input stream superclass. You have to check. File input stream superclass is input stream. But here implements closable not there. If not there means in superclass also you have to check that may be present there. Multi-level inheritance also possible, no? So this class we have to open. Java P Java dot IO dot input stream. See. What is there? Closable. It is there, no? So closable interface implemented in input stream class. Input stream class inherited in file input stream. That means, can I use file input stream as a resource? Yes. Now this concept is alternative to finally block. So now finally block not required. I'll remove finally. I removed finally. Now how to write? Try brackets file input stream FIS equal to new file input stream. After this bracket close, parenthesis close, here open brace. This is, see, try left parenthesis, here right parenthesis, that is resource. The resource closed. This resource automatically closed. Now no need to close, it will be closed. The mechanism already inbuilt. Now if I write like this, see, file save, compilation, execution, but automatically closed. Even exception occurs also closed, not occurs also closed. Okay. Now you can simplify some other lines also, you observe. Instead of writing catch block, we can write throws also, no? Throws. I'll remove this. Here I'll write throws exception. It is also valid, no? Throws exception. It is also valid. There are how many ways to handle exception? 2 ways. What are those? Try and catch blocks, throws. Like this also you can write. Suppose these 2 lines, can I write as a 1 line? Give me answer. These 2 lines, can I write as a 1 line? Yes or no? Yes. What you have to do? Here FIS dot available. Okay. Now these 2 lines, can I write as a 1 line? Yes or no? What do you write? System dot out dot println new string of B. See here, new string of B. See, over. Now this is program to demonstrate try with resource statement. See, now I'll compile, file, save, compilation, execution. Working, no? This is write it. Program to demonstrate try with resource statement. Program to demonstrate try with resource statement. Is it over? You complete this one. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. So instead of finally block, you can use this. You can leave, you can leave, you can leave, you can leave. You can leave. Online students, any doubts are there? Finally block, it is going to be closed even exception occurs in a program. Any doubts are there? No doubts. We'll see continuation tomorrow. We'll see continuation tomorrow.